Hey guys, would you believe me if I tell you learning Japanese language is actually not that difficult? So on this video, I want to talk about 5 reasons that I think Japanese language is easier to study than most other popular languages. Welcome to my channel, guys. My name is Takeshi, and on this channel, I try to help other people learn their foreign language faster, better, and hopefully more efficiently. So, as I said before, on today's video, I want to talk about 5 reasons that I think learning Japanese is actually easier than you think it is. So I was inspired to do this video because I just keep hearing all these people say learning language is very difficult, especially when it comes to Asian language and such, because the writing system is different, this, that, and people give more than that. I mean, it's an infinite amount of reasons why it could be so difficult. And it's partially true. I mean, when you look at it from different perspective, and you have never learned the language before, and you see all these funky writings, and like any words that you don't recognize, it sounds like it's a daunting task at the beginning. But that's why I want to give these tips to you today, so that hopefully one of you guys is inspired to learn our languages and maybe get it started. So anyway, without further ado, here are the 5 things that makes Japanese language easier, in my opinion. So number 1, it's the articles. In Japanese, there is no articles at all. None of that kind of stuff. We don't say a cat, b cat. It's cat. That's it. Simple. Number 2, moving along, are the singular and plurals. So to make singular and plural in English, as we all know, we just add s, take off s, and there are some other irregular changes. But on this video, I'm not going to really talk about irregular changes in conjugation of that nature, because that really makes it very complicated, and I want to keep it to kind of more straightforward video. Especially this, I'm thinking more toward the beginners. So I'm not going to go into really nitty-gritty grammatical structures. Anyway. So going back to the topic, so in Japanese, you just put number in front of the noun, and that's it. Or you can put like words such as like many, few, several, and that of course gives it away. It's more than one. So that's tip number 2. 3 is a case system. In Japanese, there is no case system like German or any other Slavic language and such. So for beginners, I think it's a lot easier to memorize and get it going than those languages that has very, very complex, 6 or 8 case systems in their language structure. And number 4, gender. In Japanese, there is no genders to nouns, such as masculine, feminine, neuter. None of that exists. So it's just a noun. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Again, less thing you have to memorize. And as a beginner, I think it's easier, less thing you have to memorize, and more straightforward it is. So, last but not least, number 5. With all this being said, the overall conjugation, I think is easier, because there's no articles. The singular form, a plural form, there is none, because only one form. And case system doesn't exist, and there is no gender. So that makes a whole lot easier. Because if any of you have ever studied those languages that has all that structure, then you easily be talking like 4 or 5 different conjugation chart that you have to memorize. Yeah, you wouldn't have to imagine that. so I think that wraps it all up. So those are 5 reasons that I think Japanese language is easier than you think it is. Even though, as I said, I think I keep hearing like, it's such a difficult language, and how could you be able to speak this, that? But when you compare these, and if you have already studied like other languages such as Spanish or French, if you're semi-fluent, and imagine how much time that took you to memorize all those charts and conjugation and such. Without having those, it'll be a lot easier than you think. So again, that sums up for the video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys on the next video. Thanks.